Oh my goodness, already we're getting Stella Montis tomorrow, my friends. We're gonna take a look at the information coming. This is a big update. Check the details out here. So this is coming from IGN. Now, no matter what your opinions are of IGN as a press outlet, they do have a lot of press access, which means this information has been probably most coming from Embark themselves, the Arc Raiders devs, and sent straight to IGN. So Arc Raiders' first major update, Northline, goes live tomorrow. Here's what to expect. Welcome to Stella Montis, described as cold, pristine, and filled with the remnants of humanity's lost ambitions. Arc Raiders' first major update, Northline, launches tomorrow, November 13th. Live from 1:30 a.m. PT. These is the time zone conversions, so for those in the UK, 9:30 a.m. The new update introduces a whole new region north of the Rust Belt called Stella Montis. So that's the map that we've seen in the game that says coming soon, and there will be a community unlock event to unlock the map. It won't be available immediately, which is quite interesting. So let's read what it says. Raiders who complete its challenges will recover rare resources, new gameplay items, and potential weapon blueprints hidden in the ruins. So there are challenges potentially on the map itself, or at least to unlock it. Not sure on the specific. Revealing the next step in the struggle to reclaim the surface, developer Embark Studios teased. It is important to note, the update's coming tomorrow. We don't know how long the community event will take to complete, but let's see. So, access to Stella Montis must first be earned. The tunnels leading to the new region will only open once the global community completes breaking new ground. So that seems to be the quest. Talking of which, Breaking New Ground is a new community unlock event where players must work together to restore the tunnels to Stella Montis, earning new event currency merits as they go. It goes live at the same time as the new content unlocks, complete with new challenges as the community works toward revealing the next frontier and triggering the Stake Our Claim Phase 2. Don't hang around though, this new track will only be available until December. So there's 3 rewards to unlock, but more importantly, there's some kind of community event to unlock Stella Montis. If I were to guess, it's probably something that requires some kind of time commitment, like maybe a few days worth of killing Arc or something. Maybe it's something more fun, like a PvE related puzzle or something, but I don't know. Seems like something we can all get involved with together. So maybe like my thoughts might be like eliminating a certain amount of Arc, taking a certain amount of Queens down. By the way, the Queen, I believe, is temporarily disabled in the game because people found that you could put a single Blaze Nade mine on the Queen to take it out. So that's quite interesting. Let's keep reading. That's not all either. Embark confirmed we'll also get to meet 2 new enemies, each bringing distinct challenges to the surface. The Matriarch, described as a hulking arc that makes the Queen look friendly by comparison, will appear under specific map conditions and will be available from the start of Breaking New Ground. The Shredder, however, will be exclusive to Stella Montis and will only emerge once the new region opens, forcing raiders to stay sharp in close quarters encounters. To take them on, players can make use of the new Energy Burst battle rifle, a set of new mines, impulse, timed, and gas jump, as well as fresh playstyles, Lone Wolf and Trailblazer, and all new quest lines themed around Stella Montis. So playstyles, is that like the way you go into the game? Very interesting. All right, let's continue to read. Arc Raiders Northline content overview. So we've got the new map, the new community unlock event, Breaking New Ground, starts November 13th, 10:30 a.m. CET. It's a multi-phase community event leading to Stella Montis unlock. So like I kind of had a feeling, we're probably not getting Stella Montis tomorrow. We're going to get the community event that will lead to unlocking Stella Montis. And I assume it's sort of going to be a bit time-gated. I have a feeling, I don't imagine we can just get it all unlocked tomorrow, right? There's probably a little bit of a time gate to it. So we'll see how long that takes, but it's coming. Pretty exciting. And of course, the new arc, the Matriarch, that might be the one that we saw in the trailer, the big queen-looking one. And then the Shredder, which will only be on the new map. New weapon and gameplay items. Energy Burst Battle Rifle. Hopefully it's better than the other energy weapons in the game at the moment. Yeah, we'll take a look at the trailer where we can see the matriarch in a second. And then we've got the impulse mine, timed mine, and gas jump mine. Gas jump mine sounds interesting. New playstyles, Lone Wolf and Trailblazer. It doesn't really say exactly what that is, but we'll keep reading. Following all that, Arc Raider's subsequent update, Cold Snap, launches in December. The North Line is just the beginning of Arc Raider's post-launch roadmap, and Buck concluded. The next update, Cold Snap, arrives this December, introducing the Flickering Flames event, new Snowfall map condition, the awaited Expedition Project Raider reset, and more. Interesting. Right, we've got a couple more things to take a look at here. Yeah, so this is the trailer, right? The launch trailer. And this is where we see what I assume to be the matriarch, right? We've kind of seen it before in a trailer. Let's have a little look. There it is. So it likes to stomp on people. We can see it on the damn Battlegrounds map there. And it's probably got some kind of attack form. I kind of hope that some of these bigger arc have a bit more of an interesting sort of like attacks like pattern or like boss fight style involvement, as opposed to just firing it a million times with a whole cracker until it dies. Hopefully we get to see that if we keep getting more of these big arc. I think that would be really, really exciting. There's one more thing to talk about. This actual update has already gone live, which is really exciting for a lot of people who have had some criticisms with Arc Raiders. They have responded. So this is the Duo Matchmaking and Store update. Duo Matchmaking. We have silently tested and enabled Duo Prioritized Matchmaking beginning earlier this week. Duo Matchmaking will work like this. First, we prioritize solos and squads to play separately. Let's zoom in so you can actually see this a bit clearer. After that, we prioritize duos to play with other duos and for trios to play with other trios. Please note that this is not a 100% guaranteed system, so you may at times run into differing constellations of players other than your own. Obviously, with the game being very popular right now, it's really good that they went ahead and did this. There's obviously enough of a population for this to be possible. In the future, maybe that will change, but at least for now, really good. And they've also adjusted store prices. We've heard your feedback. We've reviewed our prices and made adjustments to lower prices where applicable. Revised prices will go live tomorrow, which is the same time as the update. For any raider who has already made a purchase on the old pricing, we'll compensate you for the difference. These raider tokens will be refunded back into your account automatically in the coming week. Raider decks. At the moment, we have one free raider deck for all players. In the future, you'll see both free and premium raider decks. Important things to note, and I'm very glad that they clarified this. Gameplay items are only in free raider decks. To help you along the way as a new raider, we have included some gameplay items in the free raider deck, which can be unlocked via progression. There are no pay-to-win items in the premium raider decks. Awesome. The focus for premium decks are based on cosmetics and convenience. Okay. I don't know what they mean by convenience, but I'm hoping they just mean like, you get those bundles which have like shields and weapons and grenades. That will only be in the free raider deck. Good to see. I know in Helldivers, you can unlock things by playing, but you still have to buy the pass first. But that's kind of okay because it's a PvE game, right? This is a PvP game. And I think a lot of people would be a little bit upset if it ended up going that way. So very cool to see that they've gone that route. And of course, this is the actual roadmap if you've missed it. So we've got, let's have a little bit of a zoom in on that real quick. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. So we're getting Northline, Stella Montis, new community unlock event, the 2 new arc, new gameplay items. They've talked about that now, and the new quest. And then in December, we've got all of these things as well. Pretty exciting. If you are interested in seeing the new update, I'll be covering it live tomorrow. So I'll see you there, and I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio.